What is going on, everybody? I'm Jack from Legion and Nerds, bringing you guys the top offensive tackle prospects in this upcoming NFL draft in my Miami Dolphins connected franchise. Now, these are going to be the most solid and most efficient offensive tackles in the draft, and let's get right into this now. Starting with the number 2 tackle on my board, we have Jaret Norman playing the right tackle position, and he is the highest ranked right tackle on my board. He excels in pass blocking and impact blocking, as well as strength and quickness, as well as good speed for an offensive tackle, but the issue here is he needs to develop his run blocking ability, as he is more of a pass blocker than say more of a run blocker. But Jaret Norman obviously has the length, the physical abilities. I kind of compared him to Jaret Norman a little bit. He has big arms, big legs, and he's just a big dude overall, 6'5", 313, and he's a solid lateral offensive tackle. If we drafted him in the first round, he would need to work on his technique to be a full-time starter. Next is Malcolm Wall, who is very, very good in his technique. A great run blocker, a decent pass blocker, a decent impact blocker, and he has all the measurables to play a versatile right tackle or right guard position. He is that versatile. And his only weaknesses in my mind is that he ran a 5'3", 140, which is by far the slowest out of anyone and is not that quick. He did bench 33 reps, which is pretty average, but not exactly what you want in a full-time anchor right tackle or right guard. He's a guy in the 3rd round that has great value, but would definitely need to work and hit the weight room in year 1, and possibly beyond that too. He is my rank 3 right tackle and is very draftable. Next is my number 1 ranked player, Wesley Agers from Texas, 6'6", 314. Very solid in all blocking categories, B-minuses in all of those. He also is crazy athletic. Benched the highest out of any left tackle with 38 reps, by far the quickest out of anyone, and ran a faster 40 than Jaret Norman in the 2nd fastest 40 in the draft. Wesley Agers is a guy that you can play consistently in pass blocking, run blocking, and has some injury concerns which would make him fall to the 3rd round if nobody picks him up. He is definitely a draftable player, and that's why he's the number 1 ranked player on my board. With the high age of Brandon Albert and the consistency of Jawan James in the air, this guy could be the guy who could step up and be a franchise left tackle for us. He is that good. But what about the right side at Texas? Well, we're going to get into that right now with Sylvester Burney, my number 7th ranked tackle. Not a draftable player in my mind, but a guy who could easily swing inside and play guard. He lacks significant strength and pass blocking ability with a C- pass block that is horrendous, but he could play guard inside for a year, and he has all of the athletic traits to do so. Tied for the fastest 40 overall and very, very quick, almost as quick as Agers, but not quite to that level. However, he benched 5 less reps than Agers did, which is a big concern. In Madden, that's about an 86 strength, which is ideally high enough, but not great. Next up is Lenny Foot. He's a 1st round projected player from Georgia, while Sylvester Burney is a 2nd round projection. He is 6'6", 312. Great pass blocker overall, and a good run blocker, but he struggles in keeping his blocks intact and bends a little bit too much into his waist at times in protection. He ran the fastest 40 out of any tackle in the draft, one of the quickest players, I'd say on average the 2nd quickest guy, and he doesn't get beat by speed rushers at all. The only difference with Lenny Foot is his average to below average strength with 33 reps. That goes to about, in my mind, 87 strength, which is okay for a tackle, but not the best. So with that wraps up this week's prospect preview. Remember to check the link of the spreadsheet in the description, as it has all the guys that I missed, which are basically Le'Veon Tyler and Ramorius Lassiter from Nebraska. Some interesting players, but really not worth showing too much. Overall, guys, that's pretty much it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see all of you in the next episode or preview.